So we're about to have the start. It's the kindergarten girls. Charlestown Primary having their cross country today, and the action will be starting any moment now. So the whistle is gone, and let's see what kind of a rapid start they have here. Well, there's a greenhouse athlete looking especially strong, moving along nicely, but I think reality will kick in eventually. And the red house athlete staying close. Green still holding on to that lead. And so it's Green still with the lead. Red looking a little calmer and cooler in second. And there's another athlete, I'm not sure, maybe another greenhouse athlete coming alongside now. She also looks pretty cool. The greenhouse who was in first place now has a reality check. She's struggling, and the tiredness now definitely affecting her. She still has a bit of a lead, if you can call that a lead, but alongside her now is the red house athlete. But I think they are very good friends, so they're going to stay kind of close to each other. So it's red with the lead, Green struggling. Somebody says let's go baby, so I assume that's mommy. So mommy's in red, so I assume it's the red house athlete who is leading, and mommy is going to do a bit of a run. Let's hope she has done some practice runs recently. Seems to be okay for the moment, but the red house athlete has established a clear lead now. Mommy moving along at a neat clip, but I don't know for how long. May have been an athlete in her youth. The greenhouse athlete just turned the bend at the far end, the two greenhouse athletes. So red still leading for the moment. Red, you'll have to say larger in charge, because she has established a very good lead. I must say that mommy has done a pretty good run. Mommy has been going along as if she has been training for the last 6 weeks. The others are probably still within striking range, and the greenhouse teacher would be indicating that to them, but suddenly the little one for red pulls away from her mommy just slightly, but mommy's still doing very well. Still keeping up. So that's pretty good by mommy. And I must say, normally the mummies would have stopped a long time ago. But this one obviously was doing some training. Showing it off today. Greenhouse, who led the pack earlier, is still in second, but I don't know if she can do any catching up at this stage. It's going to be very difficult to catch up, I can tell you that. Comes along. So mommy just showing a little bit of wear and tear for the moment, but with that kind of a lead, I think she plans to stay with her daughter. There's no way she's going to let that lead go. Greenhouse athlete, one of them is walking in the distance. So maybe the name is Princess. Yes. Based on what I'm hearing, it's Princess who is in charge for the moment. The Red House supporters are cheering. So Princess it is. Princess. Large and in charge Princess. And mommy has done really well. I assume that when they have their parents' race on sports day, mommy is gonna run. And daddy too, because apparently that's daddy now with the phone, taking a little snap of her coming in. So Princess, the star, and mommy has done well. So Red House comes in. Princess it is. Larger in charge. Storm soon to take goal. Must compliment mommy for doing a strong run as well. And then we have the other athletes. We have a bit of a race on here for silver. We see somebody saying catch 'em red. It looks as if red is challenging here. Red has a chance, but green is holding on. Somebody's saying run green. Green is holding on. Red is coming still. But maybe, oh, what's happening here? Red might just squeeze. What a run. Somebody's saying red maybe just snatched it on the line. What a run. And then we have another red sneaking up on a green here. There's another challenge here. But I don't think this one will get through because this greenhouse athlete staying steady. Starts to walk. And the red house trying to sneak in. And finally gets home. So all the red house athletes getting a bit of a cheer. So we have blue house athletes, I would assume, blue. So blue coming through now, walking, being encouraged to continue. So here's blue coming in, blue coming through, finishing with a run. So here is blue. And then in the distance, I think these are very good friends. You see green and blue walking together, and somebody's trying to tell the blue run and go leave her. But they're very good friends, maybe in the same class. Well, you got her to go leave her. Green has left her. Friendship done. Friendship mash up because green has left the blue and green is coming through. Very good run to the finish. Now blue is being encouraged to finish with a run, and somebody's sneaking up on her, passes her now. So more encouragement here for some of the athletes, and that blue house athlete determined that she's just going to walk it in. I'm not really bothered about all the noise you're making. She comes across the line just about now. So parents and other supporters out in their numbers. As usual, Charlestown Primary very busy when they have these kind of activities. Parents and the other supporters come out in their numbers. We are having the turn of the kindergarten boys now. And we have Ramian.
Yeah.
Ramian in this one.
Green in the center.
Green in the middle of the pack. Should be a pretty exciting one, this. So should be getting on the way momentarily. Same route as was done by the girls, and I think we're gonna have the same kind of excitement. So any moment now we should have the start of this one.
Not yet, just now.
We have some 6, 9, 10 athletes in this one. It's the kindergarten boys, and we saw a very exciting finish. For second place it was in the first race. My mind tells me that there will be some more excitement in this one too. So they should be getting out of the blocks any moment now. They're out of the blocks. Young Rayman pushing out nicely, but he's being challenged for the moment. So he's leading the pack for the moment. But there's another greenhouse athlete out on his heels, and we have some red house, 2 red house athletes. So he's moving along nicely. And looks as if Daddy's here. Dad is encouraging him, and reality check. Stand start to go a little up and down as if the tiredness is affecting him now. It's the Red House athlete making a move now. Nice movements there by the Red House athlete. Ramian seems to be tiring. And it's all about being a human being. You push out like that, eventually the tiredness will hit you. And I think the tiredness has come in now. So Ramian still there. His dad is here now. I think he's going to do a bit of a run. So there's Ramian. Moving along nicely. And his dad Ramy is right behind him. Then we have the Red House athlete being encouraged by, I assume, maybe Mommy, who looks pretty fit. But for the moment, it's Ramian that is looking very strong, still with the lead, but that Red House athlete being urged on here. So, can that Red House athlete catch up? Puck is encouraging Ramian. So I think Puck is a greenhouse massive, as they say. So for the moment, Ramian getting encouragement from the greenhouse teacher. And now his older brother is here. He's an athlete, top athlete. So he's going to run to the finish. He's going to try to make sure that his brother gets there in first place. So Ramian getting all the encouragement you could ask for here. For the moment, Ramian still with the lead. And, that Red House athlete though is still within striking range, I can tell you. If Ramian stops to walk, or if something goes wrong, that Red House athlete is still within striking range. But for the moment, he's large and in charge, is Ramian. Moving along. That's a pretty cool pace for the moment. You could see he's tired, but with his brother encouraging him, it's all about perseverance and endurance. He's actually, well, that Red House athlete really looking strong. I think there's some concern here. Mommy is saying somebody will come. She's concerned. So she's going to join the entourage, the cheerleading entourage, to get Ramy in first. Ramy seems to be pulling away now. He's pushing out. My goodness, where did he get that storm from? Look at that stride. Look at those strides. He's really finishing with a flourish. Finishing with a flourish here, Ramian. Very good finish that, because he suddenly stormed out. And that was a good push to the finish. So, greenhouse. That Red House athlete has done well. That Red House athlete has done very well, I could tell you. But it's going to be Ramian's race. Ramian all the way. Ramian finishing strongly. And he has come home in first place. And then that Red House athlete was passed by another athlete, surprisingly, who has done pretty well himself. Third placer, Red House athlete, he has done well. Being escorted in with horn and flag. And then we have the others coming through. Here's another Red House, I believe, athlete in the blue, finishing with a bit of a push here, knowing that there are other challengers in his wake. And he comes through. And then there's a rush here for this one. There's a rush between blue and green. Rush between blue and green. Blue gets across the line before the green. And that seems to be the conclusion of the race. Well, not quite. We have two more athletes coming through. Coming along nicely, being encouraged, and they might have a tight finish here. They might have a tight finish here. They might just know this one says, no, I'm going to storm home. He has given it his all with a fantastic finish. And then the other one coming through. But then way in the distance, you see yet another athlete coming through. It's green, I believe, greenhouse athlete being waved in here by a green supporter. So here's green rushing through, getting some encouragement, and it's all about enduring to the end. He has done well. He has completed the course. Let's a round of applause. One last finisher. Let's a round of applause. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have another exciting race. It's gonna be the kindergarten, the grades 1 and 2 girls, grades 1 and 2 girls. It's a big school with a big role, and so there'll be a lot of races today. Grades 1 and 2 girls should be yet another exciting one. So should be getting out of the blocks shortly. Well, we understand that Raymond actually broke the record. So a record was broken by Raymond, we understand. So 12 seconds. Record broken by 12 seconds. So we're gonna have, what's the flag? We're gonna have the grades 1 and 2.
Huh? Quickly over there,
1 and 2. Grades 1 and 2 girls should be getting out of the blocks shortly. And they're off and running. Somebody cutting across the athletes in her exuberance to encourage. So we have a greenhouse athlete really pushing out here. Nice strong strides. Looks pretty serious. Then red and blue within striking range. When the reality check clicks in, green would stop. Can red and blue get closer? For the moment, green still has a bit of a lead, and then we have blue and red. So green still with that lead. Still with that lead, and then red and blue trailing. So here is green slowing up, reality check kicks in, but red is close on her heels. You could see that she's digging deep now, green. She's in problems, but she's digging deep. Looks as if she could do with some water, but seems to be struggling somewhat at this point. Red house athlete. Oh, blue picks up some speed coming down the hill here and then burns out. Picked up a little bit of a rush and then just burned out. Greenhouse getting some encouragement here. And all of the daddies now become athletes once a year. Mummies too. Some of them make it and some of them don't. But for the moment, Greenhouse still has a bit of a lead. And Greenhouse digging deep, holding on. So Greenhouse being encouraged still.
Everybody ease up.
And then we have green and red getting a bit closer as this greenhouse athlete seems to be tiring. There's a greenhouse athlete and a red house athlete in the second and third respectively. They are within striking range. So any mistakes from this leader of the pack, they're going to close the gap. It could be another interesting finish, you know. It could be another tight finish right to the finish line. As they come through now. Green still leading. and green still in second and third. The second place green being encouraged to catch up on her teammate at the top. Red House also staying in the program. You can hear the screams back of us. Greenhouse for the moment. In first and second, red seems to be lagging somewhat now. Oh, they're making their noise, supporting.
A good one there.
So, still coming through. Green still with the lead. That other greenhouse athlete making a last bid here. The leader looks back. She's panicking. She's wondering, can I hold on? That greenhouse athlete is right within striking range now. Being encouraged to catch up. Being encouraged to catch up. Can she catch up? She's closing the gap. It's all green. It's all green. Who is going to catch up? Can she catch up? She's right on her heels. But that greenhouse athlete in the lead is digging deep. She's pulling away. She's pulling away. Last burst. And she has made a distance between her and the second placer. So that was a very good run. It was all about who was hungriest. And she wanted it badly. And so she's going to take it. Really working hard to take that lead. Slows up now as she crosses the line, actually falls over it. And then the second placer wants to fall before the line. Somebody touched her in, which shouldn't be really, but then we have the Red House athlete. She has done extremely well. Mommy would be proud, Daddy would be proud. There's another Red House athlete storming in. Good strides to loud chase, then blue. Then green and green. There's a little green trying to catch up on a bigger green. She's crying her way in. Wee, all the way home. And then we have blue. I think that was the blue who was up top earlier. And then that's young Rudy. Come on, Rudy. You can't touch her, Rudy. And she finishes now. Rudy grabs her. So young Rudy there. Falling over at the finish line. But Rudy did well. Rudy completed the course. Well, I'm not sure if he completed the course. Maybe he ran from the foot of the road to the finish line. And then we have the others coming through. Nice finish here by this Red House athlete. And Granny Mortley is there. And then we have a close one here. Here's a close one here. Here's a close one. It's either blue or, well, it's blue, all blue. Who is taking it? She has passed her. And then we have another rush here. A sneak up, a little stumble. But she still is being encouraged. She starts to run again. And crosses the line now. Then we have another challenge here between a blue and a green. Then there's a red in the back. So blue and a green. Who's going to take it? Blue gets ahead. Green is struggling to keep up. But blue will cross the line first. Then comes green. And then there's a red. Was decided, well, you know, I think I'm going to walk it in. I'm going to compete. No, she says, no, I'm going to run. Actually going to run. So she runs and then she walks. So it's a combination of walking and running. And then we have a Red House athlete giving it a last burst here, looking strong as she heads to the finish line. Nice strong finish, I could tell you. And being encouraged to cross the line. And just about does that now. And then there's a Red House athlete also being encouraged to finish with a run. She starts to run. She's running through. And here she comes. Long hair flying in the breeze. As she comes in now, will cross the finish line just about now. Looks as if there's a Blue House athlete way in the distance. And she's coming through Blue House. No encouragement, she needs a little encouragement. So
I don't understand.
Call him.
coming
Or just
through,
come
getting the
here.
encouragement now. Blue getting the encouragement now.
Boy, pop, put out the hand when these van asses.
Here's the outside. Blue outside Blue.
Everything else about me, I believe. Everything.
Tired, Diane there, a fifth. Only support group. Come. And pop this up, because you're popular.
Well, yeah, two athletes actually. A little bit of a
Boy,
happiness
I big people, I stop telling you.
coming through now. She's crying. She's actually crying. And she'll cross the line now.
Mika cause a lot of upset though.
It's gonna be grades 1 and 2 boys. It's the boys now. Turn of the boys. Getting final instructions from Kel.
Everything over 100.
So should be starting
Yeah, boy.
any moment now.
I think Nayanji could also land boy.
Boy, you got hurry.
Princess don't run, you late. You can't even see Princess just run.
So we have quite a lot of boys in this one. I would estimate at least 20 boys in this one, maybe more. So
I cannot see you, you know.
let's see how it works out. Just about to get started. Kel giving them final instructions.
Okay, I got really big bush No.
Should be
It have to be big and
blowing the whistle momentarily when she gets on the
no.
pick up. We have to thank Puck as per usual. Ever reliable and
All in retirement.
Greenhouse all in retirement. And Greenhouse all the way. To tell you that about Puck. Well, they're out of the blocks. Speaking of green, we have a greenhouse athlete being chased by a red house athlete. Red house looks powerful. Green is right alongside him. These guys are really pushing out. This has to be a challenge for the red guard. Well, red and green rushing alongside each other. Red huffing and puffing, pulls away. Looking particularly strong, red for the moment.
Still on strike, go on by the
Being closed in now by a blue reality check. So after all, these guys don't work with bad trees. So the red house athlete showing that he's only a human being after all, slowing up badly. Blue now is closing the gap. Red looks over his shoulder, realizes that he's been challenged. He doesn't have anything to challenge back. And so blue has taken the lead. Green is getting closer to red as well. But blue is pulling away. Blue is pulling away. So blue moving along nicely. Red still in the mix. But you could see red is tired. Red is extremely tired. Green staying close to him.
Slow down, Puck.
So we have blue still with the lead, but you could
Come on,
see
Sarah,
that
use your hands
he's
then.
tired.
You
A
can
little bit
divide,
of a
use your
lead.
hands.
Then we have
Stop
green.
fun.
So we have blue, green. Red is being passed by another. Looks like blue.
Puck. Slow down.
So blue and green. Green getting some encouragement here. The parents are all involved. As I said, some of them haven't done any running for a while, but they're here doing
Your
their
hand, that's
annual
going to
run.
take you home. Use your hands.
So
Good.
that greenhouse athlete closing the gap.
Good, Silan.
That greenhouse athlete closing the gap. Blue striding nicely. Green still within striking range, staying close. And maybe that's Daddy. Daddy's running. But has he done any running for a bit? Well, he's a real athlete. Miss Paris is here. Once Miss Paris is in the mix, we have a real athlete. If Green could only get that kind of encouragement, I think Green could close the gap.
We're supposed to get some jacket.
For the moment, blue is, and there's another blue making a late bid in third place. That blue in, and then there's another blue in fourth place making a late
I
bid.
run to the side.
Making a late bid here. So, they have burnt out somewhat, but there's a blue house athlete still trying to make some waves. The crowd, they're into it. And it's closing the gap. He's closing the gap. He's pushing away. He has pulled away. suddenly deciding that nobody's gonna catch me. Even the crossing guard with her bell. Oh my goodness. She's storming the place down there. So it's Blue. Still large and in charge. Nobody's gonna catch him. Maybe next year, maybe the year after that, but certainly not this year. Blue House storms in to take gold. So here is the Blue House athletes. Blue House almost stumbled there. Then we have Green. So Green comes through. And then we have Red being encouraging. Red House being challenged too. Parents all in the mix. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. It cranked up there. And then there's a close one between Green and Blue. And the parents doing well this time around. So far, we haven't seen any parents pulling up as yet. So, probably been training. They must have been training, these parents, because they're doing pretty well. And then we have Green. And then we have a little sneak up here by Red. And Mommy doing pretty well. Getting to the finish line. Then we have Green. Lux flying in the breeze. The Luxman crosses the line. Then we have a Green doing a bit of a walk. Being challenged by Red. Mommy can't keep up, but he's gone. He's gone. Crosses the line now. Then we have Red. Then we have a Green and Blue coming through. But Red is going to cross the line now. Then we have Green being encouraged. And being challenged too. But the others can't catch him. And then we have more parents on the track. More parents on the track. Doing their annual run. A little sneak up there by Red. And then we have Blue. Then we have Blue and Green. Maybe classmates, good friends. And he sneaks ahead of him, the Blue. Getting some encouragement, sneaks ahead. Then we have another Blue. And then we have more parents on the track. I could tell that these parents have done pretty well today. Haven't seen any of them pulling up as yet. So far, so good. They must have been doing some training, these parents. And here's a little sneak up, but Blue says, Red, I can't let... Oh, yes, he stopped. And Red went ahead of him. And then we have a Red House athlete turning the corner at the far end. Here is... He wants to hold on to Mommy. Can't do that. Don't hold on to Mommy. Don't hold on to Mommy. Mommy says, let me go. Mommy says, let me go. When Mommy, you have to run away from him. Mommy looks back. He says, well, if I can't hold on to Mommy, I'm not going to run anymore. Well, Mommy has to make sure she don't get too close to him. Well, he's going to finish now. In a few minutes, he could hold on to Mommy. He could hold on to Mommy. Oh, he celebrates. Oh, he celebrates. And then we have the Red House athlete coming through. And then we have, I'm not sure, maybe a Blue House athlete based on the color on the shirt. And Blue coming through. There's a Green House athlete down there.
The big one now.
That decided to walk it in.
You have to make sure he come in. So you got a Green come in.
So that's look at this rush. Look at this rush between these two Green House athletes. Whoa, this is the rush. This is the rush. He's been challenged, but he's holding on. He's holding on. The other guy can't catch him. It's a round of applause. Well, we understand that Toussaint has been lost and found. He is going to sprint to the finish. Last one in is Toussaint Lovachaw. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Well, he's tired. He leans back and gets a bit of a hold up. Well, we're about to get the grades 3 and 4 started. It's going to be the grades 3 and 4 girls. Ready? Just about to get going there, off and running. So let's see who is going to lead out in this one. We have green for the moment. Then we have red keeping close. So red and green. Green looks cooler though. Green looks a little bit more in control. Red seems to be struggling now. And another red house athlete though is trying to close the gap. But green looks particularly cool at the top. And she isn't really rushing. Just some cool strides. So, moving along nicely, still in control. The taller red house athlete is in second. So, green still with the lead. And she's pulling away from the others. Definitely pulling away. She looks strong.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So here goes green. Turning the corner, looking strong. Red still holding on in second. But being close by a couple of athletes. All of them pretty close to each other. It's a much longer route this one.
Stop doing that.
Every time, and at least I go on the next side,
Yeah.
last it run over the toe.
So green it is still leading. The green and blue house athletes close behind in second and third. Then a blue and then that red.
But I have to
Tall
breathe.
athletes.
I have to breathe. You
Yes,
cannot run and box in
fifth
my
spot.
mouth.
So for the
I
moment
use my hands swabbily.
green still with a slight lead, but that lead has been
I
shortened
teach you to
now
go to you too.
because the second and third places are getting right alongside her.
At least I use your hands
She looks a little
swabbily.
worried, but she's still staying with them. She's in the middle of them, being sandwiched now by them. But she has lost the lead to this other greenhouse athlete. And going towards Nevis Multi-Line Services area. So green, blue and green. Green still with the lead. Well, somebody's granddaughter is in this one. She's all excited. Green still leading. And blue is in second. Blue in third. The greenhouse athlete who was leading originally is still within striking range. I don't think she's out of it yet. Somehow she looks as if she has the ability
But I cannot deal with it. I deal with running now. I cannot
catch
deal with it. When I
her
deal
breath
with it.
and come back. So for the moment, we have 3 athletes at the top. That greenhouse athlete though is dropping back badly. They're getting some encouragement here.
Oh, you need to run your ball, let's go, man.
So
Yeah. You need to run your ball, let's go,
here
man.
goes blue and green at the top. The greenhouse athlete who led originally is dropping back badly. Maybe she worked it too hard early.
Hey, but easy up the hill.
But this green
Easy up
and
the hill.
blue are looking, oh, the blue has stopped. Sadly, the blue has stopped, but green's still going. The other blue house athlete went past her without an encouraging word to her teammate. So green still going strong at the top. Then we have blue. Blue walking in third. So green it is. Green pulling the hill nicely. Miss Paris is gonna do a run, I believe. So Miss Paris is gonna encourage this one in. She has already brought in a gold medal already. Planning to bring in another. Blue House would want to challenge that.
Whatever, take these up the hill, my boy.
Second. So green alongside Miss Paris, she's in first place. Blue is in second. So we still have green. Blue seems to be struggling. So green, still leading. Omara is the name. So Omara, looking strong, looking really strong. Omara looks as if she's going to take this one hands down. So Omara moving along nicely here. So Miss Paris, I want to believe that the one in second place is Barry, is young Barry. Could be young Barry because he's been encouraged by her uncle. So I believe that's young Barry. So here is the leader still, Miss Paris, bringing her in. Looks as if it's going to be a certain gold medal here. Here she comes. So Omara it is. The green flag waving. Omara it is. We have all kind of athletes today. Even the nurses turn athletes. Good strides now. Miss Paris telling her you're going to finish with strides. She's right on the pickup. Miss Paris encouraging her. So good coaching there by Miss Paris. Nice strides to finish. The record might be in problems. I'm not sure if the record is in problems here. But that was a good run. And of course Puck loves that. Puck loves that. Oh, the driver loves that. And here is the Barrys. Yes, it has to be Barry. It's all Barry here. Mommy's there as well. So young Barry takes the silver. And then the Blues athlete who had started to walk, she's going to make it across the line, just about. But she has done very good to recover. So young Barry would have had a rough run. But she did make it. And then we have, it looks like Green. That's the one who was leading originally. She has finally, well, she's tired. She's going to walk some. And then she's going to run some. And here she comes. Here she comes. Crosses the line. A little bit of a stumble. And cross the line. She's safe. And then we have a Red House athlete coming through. Red House, then Red House, and then it looks like Green athlete going down. They have this habit of going down at the line. And maybe they need to put another line so that they could pass the real line properly and then go down at the other line. But once they see that line, they go over that line and then they collapse. More athletes coming through. So here is red, and then we have red. So Red House coming through, and then way in the distance another Red House athlete has turned the corner, but this Red House athlete finishing stoutly. Good finish. And then we have another Red House athlete. She's taller than most, and she's gonna finish at a good trudge. And Rudy apparently supporting red, so Rudy encouraging her in. And then she's struggling, but she'll pass the line just about now, almost fell over. And then we have blue way back there, getting some encouragement to finish with a run. So finishing with a bit of a run. That's mommy, she can't keep up, but at least she has encouraged her to continue. And then the red turns the corner at the far end. But here she comes, finishing with a nice stride. Crosses the line, she looks okay, not gonna fall over. And then we have red, another Red House athlete. then we have a little bit of a challenge from behind. There's a greenhouse athlete trying to catch up. Can she sneak up? Oh, she's burnt out. She crosses the line now. Challenge between green and blue. Challenge between green and blue. Challenge between green and blue. Challenge between green. Well, green is going to take it. Blue gets the encouragement, comes in, and then we have blue. And then we have some more to come. Another blowout athlete. And then we have blue and blue. So it's a pretty grueling run. And some athletes are sprinters, some can do these long distances, but not all can do these long distances. You just have to know what your talents are, stay in your lane. We have a challenge here because there's a red house athlete sneaking up on this blue house athlete who is walking. Somebody needs to tell her to run. Somebody needs to tell her to run. Can we have a bit of a sprint to the finish? No, no sprint to the finish. Red storms home. There's blue saying we're going to try to catch up. So here's blue. Here's blue. Rudy tells her to run. Rudy says she come, run.
No man never kill this boy.
She's looking back.
Ask them about me.
He's a half years, huh?
Go a ginger at high school, ask them about me.
So comes in now.
Back in the 50s.
Red house.
No, he said nobody ever beat him.
Blue house getting a bit of a challenge here now. She looks back, she says no way.
But he had all the studies as them I need, so.
We have greenhouse in the distance. With a bit of a walk now, she starts to run. And she's going to finish with a jog.
Oh, nice son.
And then we have Selena coming in. Selena finishing with a bit of a trudge. And she comes in. So Selena is looking back, so obviously somebody's behind her. I'm not seeing the person though. She looked back just for a moment, but there seems to be no one behind her. So here she comes, finishing now. There she comes. There she comes, finishing. She's home. I get the impression that somebody's turning the corner down there. There's somebody else on the track. So she knew why she was looking back, because there's somebody else down here. And the police is there, so I guess this is the last athlete on the track, because the police was kind of making sure everybody's safe.
Whatever, let me go.
So here's the athlete coming through.
Fuck. James. What dummy James?
So here's blue. Here's blue. Here's blue. Here's blue. Comes in. Completes the race.
The joy from beginning.
Well, we're gonna have the boys now. And I think this is the grades 3 and 4 boys. I'm trying to verify. This is 3 and 4, right, Kev? 3 and 4? Grades 3 and 4 boys. So grades 3 and 4 boys just about to get going. Out of the blocks they go. Let's see who's going to take this one. And Bonnie Carey has already told me that she has an athlete in this one. So we'll be looking to see if Bonnie Carey's athlete comes out at the top of the pack. Maybe Kel can tell me where Bonnie Carey's athlete is. Is he at the top? No.
No.
So he's somewhere in the back.
In the red and stripe.
Okay. So he's somewhere in the back. His bunny's athlete.
Is that you not in front there?
But up top we have a blue and a red. So blue and a red at the top. Challenged by two Red House athletes. Moving along nicely, blue and red. Moving along really well. Is that Zakis?
Zakim.
Zakim. Yeah, Zakim is at the top there in blue. And his cousin on the inside. So Red House athlete though is pulling away. Red House athlete pulling away. But I could tell you, Zakim is a very determined athlete. Look at him. Picking up the slack now.
You are Mama Road from back to
And when
Hey, use your hands properly.
when his parents get involved, it's going to be interesting. And he's getting some help now. So Zakim getting some help. So that's going to just encourage him. But the Red House athlete maintaining a bit of a lead here. Still doing well. He knows that he has a challenge on. And Zakim still holding on to that second place for the moment. Red House leading
I use your hands properly.
and pulling away. The lead has lengthened, definitely. Way up the hill, we have some other athletes coming through. And crossing guard Marva is going to be ringing a bell loudly because Zakim is a grandchild. So yeah, we have the horns. Red all the way. Yeah, is granddad. So Zakim is going to get some more encouragement here. Zakim is going to get some more encouragement. Zakim has an entourage. But can he catch up? Because for the moment, Red House athlete. Red House has pulled away. And the Mud Cross Prep, they're there encouraging. So Zakim has an entourage and he's also being tailed very closely by another Red House athlete. The Red House athlete at the top is slowing up. And for the moment he's leading, but he has slowed up badly and then there's a hill coming up. I don't know how he's going to handle the hill. He's puffing and puffing here, but he's very determined. Now, more encouragement for Zakim. It's a whole family thing here now. Zakim, granddad cut through the shortcut, but he's burnt out, I could tell you that. He's burnt out badly. Now Zakim is closing the gap. Zakim is getting the encouragement. And Zakim is determined. Zakim is determined. The Red House athlete in the hill seems to be slowing up badly. He's slowing up badly. Zakim right on his heels now. Zakim right on his heels now. He doesn't have anything. Yes, he says, I have a little more. Zakim though says, no, I want this more than you. It looks as if Zakim is burning out though. Zakim has left all his supporters in the dust. They've all burnt out. When he needs the encouragement most, this is when he needs the encouragement. But Zakim doesn't have that encouragement here. Red and blue. Red and blue. Zakim holding on. But the Red House athlete holding on. So it's going to be interesting. Well, Bonnie Carey doesn't see her athlete, but she's supporting Red. Zakim again dropping back badly. Zakim dropping back badly. So Red pulling away again. Zakim, when he needed the encouragement most, didn't have the encouragement. And so Red, Jackie back in the mix now. Encouraging Zakim right on his heels. Mommy's in the mix. Mommy's gonna finish, I guess. Well, let's see. Zakim is pushing away again. We're gonna have a good finish today. I believe we're gonna have a good finish. Whoever is the sprinter, who is the best sprinter, is gonna win. Who has the endurance? Zakim is lagging now. But the encouragers are here. The encouragers are here. The teachers in the mix. Red House. Here's Marva. Here's Marva. Told you so. She's right in the mix. Zakim has taken the lead. Can Zakim hold on? Can Zakim hold on? Marva is here. Zakim decides to pull away. Zakim is digging deep. He knows that he possibly has this. Oh, look at Mommy Marva. Marva has thrown away everything. And she's blocking the Red House athlete too. Well, Zakim is going to take it. What determination. What determination as he looks back. But he has taken this one. Oh, very good run by Zakim. Tremendous run by Zakim. And then the Red House athlete been shading. Oh, he slides over, my goodness. But he has done a tremendous run. But he was pushed to the very end by Zakim. And then we have another great finish here between these two. Who is going to pull away? Anyone going to pull away? Or can we have a tie here? Red House seems as if he's going to just go ahead. But Blue is coming back. Blue is coming back. And Red sneaks over the line. That was another exciting race. That serious race. He gave it his all. But Zakim also did the same. And then we have another athlete coming through, getting some serious encouragement here. And rushing through now to cross the line just about now. Well, the excitement from the parents and the grandparents. Well, here's another Red House athlete coming through. And Pretty's on the track, so it has to be Pretty's relative. Maybe Pretty's grandchild. Pretty's struggling, but Pretty's gonna make it though. Here's Pretty coming through. And then we have Green. Green coming through. So Green coming through. And then we have Red. So we have Red coming through. There's Red. And in the distance we have a bit of a challenge between three athletes, well, two. And crosses the line now. Here comes a bit of a challenge. The Blues athlete he is backed off. No, not quite. If he sees this one walking, he may want to make a comeback. He's still running, but he starts to run again, the athlete in front, and he's going to cross the line ahead of him. So, strong finish to the end. And then we have a sneak up here. Red is sneaking up on Blue. Somebody told Blue to run. So Blue is going to finish with a run. And struggling to complete the race. Red struggling. There's a sneak up here from Green. Too little, too late. And then we have Blue. Here's Blue coming through. And then Vernice Watley, who was a champion long distance runner on Nevis, probably has a couple of records. She has picked out one of her family members to help him come in. And here he is crossing the line just about now. And then we have a cluster here. About 3 or 4 athletes coming through, tumbling over at the finish line. That's a tradition now. Normally they see the line and they just tumble over. And then I think Kerry, he had one in this one. So he's having a close look, just make sure he's okay. And then we have greenhouse athletes coming through. And in the distance we see yet another greenhouse athlete doing a bit of a walk, and then way down there I think we might have some more turning the corner. So here he comes. Lost him just for a moment. Just about to complete the course. And then we have Red House. Red House athlete. Then another Red House athlete has just turned the bend and is running up the hill at a good clip. But this Red House athlete is just about to cross the line. Crosses the line now. Then we have Jeffrey Lewis encouraging a greenhouse athlete, telling him to catch up that Red House athlete who starts to run. But the greenhouse athlete now is giving us a bit of a challenge. Can he catch him? Can he catch him? I think he may. Well, Red says no, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. Well, Green says I want to. Red goes across the line, Green goes tumbling over. And then we have a Blue House athlete here, taking his time, not being challenged. And so he's taking his time to come in. So, just a few more meters and he'll be home. So, here he comes. Blue House athlete finishing with a run. And he'll cross the line just about now. And we have one more athlete coming through. So loud applause as he crosses the line now. And with the police vehicle not far behind, I think this has to be the last athlete on the track. And he's been encouraged to run. So here he comes. What a rush. He's rushing through to the finish. Getting a lot of encouragement too. He get a big hand, big round of applause. A for effort. He's completed the course, that's the important thing.
Mr. Billigan.
Okay.
We're going.
Alright, ready now?
When they go along, you just pass.
So it's gonna be grades 5 and 6 coming up momentarily. The penultimate race. Just about to get started. Grades 5 and 6 girls. This is where the big girls play. They should be going out of the blocks shortly. Yeah, there's a bit of a stumble and the pickup has cut out, but they're gone again. So let's see who is leading in this one. Have a couple of athletes at the top. So Green moving along nicely at the top. Then Green, then we have the other athletes. It's a bit of a jostle right now. We soon have a separation though, but there's quite a lot of athletes in this one. Grades 5 and 6 girls. These are the big girls.
Thank you.
We have some taller than some. Height really doesn't determine a winner, but height makes a big difference in terms of long legs as the Red House athlete now takes the lead. Seems to be pulling away from the pack. But for the moment, we have a cluster of athletes within striking range. But for the moment, Red House athlete looks large and in charge. Looks back. Just wondering where the others are, but she definitely has a lead. The other athletes in that cluster are still within striking range. But for the moment, Red House leading the way. Then the other athletes in that cluster, they are far behind. Red House for the moment in front. And we're making the turn to go across by Nevis Multi line momentarily. Red House actually staying close to the vehicle. Doing really well. Lovely strides. More Red House encouragement as well. She's right on us now. Right on us. Right on us.
I want to finish strong.
On these kind of pickups, you'll become an endangered species depending on the turns.
Let's go. Use your hand. Use your hand.
Well, Puck is encouraging a Red House athlete. That's a bit surprising. He normally only sees green, but he is actually encouraging a Red House athlete, which is good to see.
Come, go for record. Let's go. Let's go.
That's Puck encouraging the Red House athletes to go for the record. That's good from Puck.
Let me go for the record. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
You need your hands for the hill. You need your hands for the hill, Janaya.
You have to manage this kind of getting encouraged.
Let me go, Janela. Record. Record.
Janela, I think, is the name. Still going along nicely. Still going along nicely. Oh, Jenny. So
There you go, use your hands.
we have two more athletes. Maybe not quite within striking range. They'll have to slow up badly. But there's definitely another Red House athlete looking pretty strong in the hill. This hill normally is a burnout for a lot of athletes. Normally this is the one that's a tough call. So, coming along nicely. Second placer, handling the hill well, but the leader of the pack, she's holding on.
Star your walk, man.
She's holding on. So, encouragement on the roadside. Supporters are here in their numbers. They're here in their numbers, giving the encouragement. Red House in second, being encouraged to catch up. Now, there's J.D. Keynes looking for her daughter, I think.
You got to open up now. You got to open up now.
Here she comes.
Everything you got, Janaya. Everything you got.
Janaya.
Everything you got.
Go for the record. Puck is encouraging her to go for the record, and
Come on.
Puck screams at her, but she's really tired. She's looking back, and the gap has been closed, so she has to start running again. But that Red House athlete in second has done a wonderful job. But she has pulled away once more, running again, realizing that it was a pretty close run. So she's still leading. Well, Barrett is encouraging Red. For whatever reason, Barrett is supporting Red. Former headmaster at the CPS, Barrett, open with his support here. So Red House being challenged by Red House, but I think this Red House athlete is going to take it. So she's stopping again. She stopped again, being told that the athlete is close on her heels. But does she have enough? Does she have enough? Does the athlete in second place have enough? It's going to be a close finish. It's going to be a close finish. She maybe has enough to hold on. She's been encouraged by the nurse. The nurse is looking as if she was a good athlete in her day. And he's closing the gap, closing the gap. He's closing the gap, closing the gap, but not enough. She has held on. She has held on. It was a tremendous run. What a run. She held on. Coach Rudy not managing to hold down her feet. We have a good finish coming through here as well. Blue House athlete looking strong coming through. Being chased by Green. I think that's Star in Green. But Star will settle for 5th, I think. And the Gold House athlete got in there as well. She's really tired. And then we have some other athletes coming through. Here they come. Here they come. Strong finish too. Here's a strong finish. Strong finish. Somebody's challenging. Somebody's challenging, but not enough. And then we have Red coming through. Very tired, obviously. And then we have a Blue House athlete with a bit of an entourage. Getting some encouragement. Green ahead of her though. And so they bring her in, the Blue House athlete. She's standing, and that's important. I think the parents today have done pretty well. I think all of them who started running, all of them would have completed the course. Bernice Watley, Blackett, of course, always a nurse. Giving some encouragement here, giving some advice, medical advice, free medical advice. And then we have Greenhouse athlete finishing stoutly here, coming through to complete the course. Way in the distance we have a Blue House athlete starting to walk with a Green creeping up on her. Somebody tells her to run, so she starts to run again. But Green is still within striking range. Somebody's telling her watch is right behind her, but the Greenhouse has stopped too. The Greenhouse gets some encouragement, but I don't think she's gonna catch up again. So won't catch up again. Blue is gonna complete the course. So another Blue athlete comes across the line, followed by Green. Coming through. Blue and Green challenging each other at the back there. Blue starting to run again. Pulls away. Then Green comes in. Way in the distance. We have some Watleys coming through. They might have a bit of a challenge to the finish here as well. With this athlete walking, she's been encouraged to run with the others closing in on her. Starts to run, but she doesn't have enough to challenge. So the others handling the hill a lot better than she did. And so they're gonna cross the line ahead of her. Good to see the support from a lot of the for a lot of the athletes. Certainly a lot of support. And then we have Blue. Ever true. And Green is seen. And then another Blue. Deciding to make it through. And so Green now unchallenged at this point. We'll cross the line in a wee bit. So here's Green crossing the line. And then we have Blue getting some encouragement, maybe little sister running alongside. So Blue being passed by a Red House athlete, but she's going to complete the race. That's the important part. Completes the race now. And then we have Blue coming through with Green challenging, but I don't think Green will catch up. Can't, won't. And I must say that our nurse has really done a lot of running today. has to be that nurse used to be strong athlete in her days at school. She has encouraged quite a lot of athletes here. Red, then red, and another red. So another red house athlete getting the encouragement to finish, and she does. Here's another athlete, red house athlete, finishing stoutly. And then another red house athlete. So probably the last set of athletes. I think that might be the end of it as the police group goes in the distance. So we have one more race to conclude this wonderful event. So this will be the final race for today. It's the grades 5 and 6 boys. Here's where the big boys play.
Really ready?
Wait.
So we're just about to have the start of this one, the big boys. I'm thinking about 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, about 21 athletes in this one.
Set!
21 athletes in this one, the big boys. Taylor twins I can recognize. One of them already pulling away. Just saw Granddad a while ago. Mommy's on the side of the road as well. There's Granddad giving some encouragement. So, encouragement from the side of the road as Kadim and Kashim, I think, Taylor.
Kadim, stop swinging your head.
Don't know which one is at the top. But the two Taylors are first and second, and then there's a blue. Well, maybe not first and second. Yeah, first and second, then there's a blue in third. So one of them already pulling away from the others. And I guess it's all about bragging rights for the brothers. So getting some encouragement now. Some encouragement, maybe trying to get a record out of this one. We know of one record that has already been broken, and I think the older brother for the Taylor twins now is going to try to run with the second one. So one has an encourager at the top, and then the older brother, I think, is going to try to get the other one to keep up. So this one is Kashim. So Kashim in the lead. Kadim, who is taller, is in second place.
We never go to high school.
So the older brother is there, giving some encouragement. And not sure which house he's on, but definitely the Taylors are leading for the moment. Moving along really nicely.
Come, go for the record!
Being encouraged to try for the record.
Go for the record!
Blue house. Encouragement. I know that mommy and grandma would be somewhere on the sidelines. For the moment,
Let's go!
I'm being encouraged by Walwyn. So Walwyn doing pretty well. Seems as if he's as fit as a fiddle. Running along nicely. The other brother, being accompanied by his older brother, turns the corner at the far end. Loud cheers and horns.
Let me go!
This hill now normally separates
Work it!
the
Let's
men
go!
from the boys. 2 more minutes for a record. But this hill is a very tough climb, I could tell you. Has slowed up a lot of the athletes today.
You gotta use the hands for your can't get your wrist.
Older brother cutting through the shortcut to make sure that he is sticking with Kadeem. He has started to walk, gotten the encouragement, start to run again. Kashim has no such issues. I'm not sure he can do the record because I think he's a little bit behind, but he's certainly going to take gold at this rate. I don't think the gold medal is in any doubt right now. He looks cool. He looks as if he could do this.
1 minute 20, there you go.
Let's go, you're gonna do it, let me go!
A minute and 20 left to break this record. Can he do it?
Let me go, you're gonna do it, let me go!
His grandfather
Come on,
is
let me
saying,
go!
let's do the record. His grandfather is saying,
Let me go, let me go, let me go, record, let me go!
You gotta dig a little harder, Clash. There we go.
Dig it a little harder, dig it a little harder! Record, let's go!
The encouragement is for the record.
Let me go!
No, nothing about winning because it's obvious he's going to win.
There you go.
But can he do the record?
There you go, Clash.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be tough. Seconds are ticking away.
Record, tell him record, let's win! Record!
Here's mommy. She told me not to put
Let's
the
go!
camera on her. But she's an athlete as well. Netball is supreme.
Open up some more.
Open up, Cash, open up, give me everything!
She looks
Give me
fit.
everything, Cash, everything!
He's been asked to
Everything!
give it his all for the record. Mommy says record. She takes off the
Everything!
business. Once she's saying run, she's saying push. Push for the record. Seconds going. How many seconds left? 5 seconds, he can't do it. 5 seconds. Mommy's saying record, but he can't do the record, but he's gonna win hands down. Hands down. So off the record, but he has won handsomely. Won handsomely. And mommy told me not to put the camera on her, but I don't know how we're gonna get her edited out. Especially now, as she celebrates. Champion run. And here's the brother. Here's the brother coming through. Being told that there's somebody else coming. Mommy's gonna go and look for the second one now. He's coming through. He's gonna take the silver medal. Being challenged by the Red House athlete, but he gets home. And then the third placer makes it home. And so celebrations for another mommy who has seen her son cross the line. And then way in the distance. And we have the Blue House athlete coming through. Blue House, then there's red. So very good finish as well. Red coming through. And then we have, I'm not sure. Looks like maybe green. He's not being challenged, well he's now being challenged. And so he starts to run again. Coming through. And then we have green. Green will cross the line just about now. And then there's another greenhouse athlete making waves here with a fast finish. Fast finish by Green. And then way down there we have another athlete. Oh, there's somebody running alongside him. And she's doing pretty well. I must say she's doing pretty well. So here he comes. Maybe that's mommy behind there, but mommy has done pretty well, I must admit. have a blows athlete. He is really storming up the road now. Very strong finish that. Crosses the line. Then we have Green. Blue is chasing after him. But I don't think Blue is going to catch up. So here's Green crossing the line. And then we have Blue coming through. And a bit of a pat on the shoulder by maybe his brother or teammate. Then we have Red. Here's Red. Moving along nicely to finish. And then we have outside Blue. Blue will complete the course as well. Has been a grueling run. And so you have to say well done to these athletes.
You're afraid your name called. Say you don't show up, you're going to be back.
Coming through now.
The man said, mother coming and mother look like he can't keep up with the youngster, you know?
So here's the red of that beast. Coming through.
If I can get down there, and I will get behind the other one,
Crosses the line now.
and then you're in front, and I'll make you go in front.
So here's Greenhouse coming through.
I would tell him, we got him, and I know you'll never get out of it.
So here's Green.
Yeah, man, Tasha the champion. He's there. Oh, I'm catching back for the 100.
Greenhouse coming through. So Greenhouse will cross the line just about now. It's a chair. That's maybe how we're going to leave you from the Charlestown Primary School. Great excitement here as we had the cross-country event.